All right, I've got the most current idea for buying land. The road condition matters, evidently, for deliveries such as mail and Amazon. I could get Amazon out there. So at first I wasn't thinking road condition matters, but now I do. Property, I think property size then is going to be less important than road condition. So, but I'm thinking at least 10 acres. Or 10 acres would be nice. I saw a lot of 10, 20 acre plots going for almost the same amount of money. So I don't think that's going to matter though, because I don't really plan on developing the land or fencing the land. So I don't think that matters. The less fences, the more deer I see, especially if I plant a garden. Then I'll definitely have some deer. And in Oregon, you could shoot a deer on your property, and then you could get a tag from the government, the state government, for your property. So it's not illegal, I don't believe. I'll double check, of course, but yeah, you could shoot a deer, a legal deer on your property, and then pay the fee for it. You can't shoot 20 deer. You just get your one deer, and then you're done. Anyway, so I'm thinking so right now I'm imagining a 30 by 30 foot structure. It's going to be a steel barn. So I'll have a company come out, clear a roadway to my property. Then it'll clear the land out by like 40 by 40, because I want not only the land cleared enough for construction, but I want land cleared big enough that a truck could pull around, because I want to have a shipping container delivered, and that's one of the requirements they have, is like they don't want to back in and back out. They want to turn around on your property. And I think that would be good anyway, to clear that much land, because I believe that it'll be fire safety as well. I'm not having to have like a 10-foot buffer or more between the building, even though it's a steel building, between the building and where the growth is. So, which ballpark like $7,000, $8,000 for cement being poured. The cement, the outer part of the platform will be grooved, and so that like when they put the 30 by 30 structure on it, it'll have a lip. So like it'll have however wide the steel beams are, like say they're 3 inches or 4 inches, the lip will be 3 or 4 inches, and then it'll go up a couple inches, and then it'll have the rest of the platform. That allows when they put the steel sides on, that the steel sides will be below the floor level, which will make less likely for wind and water to get blown up into the building, and easier to drain out of as well. And it'll help a little bit on how much wind could blow through the building. These aren't, they're not airtight at all. It'll be mostly watertight. It's not going to leak, but like doors and windows and stuff, any kind of cutting or adjusting might have some water intrusion. So I'll have to deal with that as it comes up. Joink. We're going 50 miles an hour on the freeway. My exit's right here. They're towing a car, so I imagine they're going real slow. I don't think they're towing it legally. That doesn't look legal to me. Alright, so then I'll have either a propane tank installed, and so maybe I should have the platform stick out a little bit. It'd be kind of nice to stick out a little bit, because then I could have a propane tank installed. I don't know if they bury them or not out there. I'll have to find out, or if they're above ground. But it also might make it kind of like a nice impromptu start of a patio. So propane, big propane tank, and then then start building accessories like freezers and stuff like that. All that could be run on propane. Your stove, the heat, the water heater, all the accoutrements, and then essentially build another version of the tiny house in there for the first winter. Something not too complex. And I think that's about it. So, road access. It'll have a place for the post office to deliver. I know how to do that. So I'll have an address. I'll have shelter, which will be the steel structure. The steel structures are not crazy expensive, like, $15,000, $20,000, depending on how you get it made. And the propane thing, I haven't worked that out yet to what it's like to have a propane tank delivered, but I don't think it's going to be awful. And then the shipping container, which are getting more expensive. So like now I start thinking of like $2,000-$3,000 for a 20-foot shipping container delivered. So that's my idea at the moment. The shelter, power, which will be the propane, and then storage, which will be the shipping container, and then a living arrangements will be basically like a tiny house inside that, and then probably just wait and see how the first winter goes. So we'll see if the worst winter is a nightmare or doable or what.